Okay, so noticing it's been raining quite a bit here, and I'm noticing a lot of mushrooms in my lawn, which is a common sign of overwatering. And so I'm gonna put in a rain sensor on my sprinkler system, and we'll show you guys how to do that today. Okay, so I decided against the sprinkler rain sensors and decided to go for one of these Rachio 3s instead. So I'm going to show you guys how to swap out your existing sprinkler controller with something like this. We'll unbox this and get it all configured and set up inside the house. Okay, so taking a look at what's in the box. We have the actual sprinkler controller here. Faceplate on it shows be a light bar here that shows which zone is actually watering at any given moment. We have a kind of a manual controller. This is different from Rachio 2 to Rachio 3, so you can stop, step through, rewind, play, forward. Here's all your different valve controllers. There's still terminals for some water sensors here, which I won't be using. You have two commons. I believe this is a pump kind of master, and then you have all your different valves here, which we'll use 1 through 5 or 6. I can't remember. I think I have 6 different valves. So this is just a light strip here that lights up and illuminates which valve is running at any given time. It is Wi-Fi enabled. There is a manual here that'll help you connect your phone, and then power adapter and some mounting hardware. So we'll go ahead and remove our old box, which I'll show you here in a moment. Okay, so this is the controller that we're going to be replacing. You can see it's a Hunter Pro C. It's in an enclosure, an outdoor enclosure, and the reason that it's that way is because it doesn't have a power outlet here, and so it's powered kind of through this transformer straight through the home and then into this transformer, and that goes into these 24 VAC terminals here. So we needed something similar, unless I wanted to take this out and turn it into an outlet. So I decided to order the similar outdoor enclosure for the Rachio, which has a built-in outlet. I'll wire this into the outlet and then put all my zones over to the Rachio so that everything matches. Okay, so here's the outdoor enclosure. It's going to mount to the wall, and in here you have your connections to plug your power adapter there, and then the faceplate will sit kind of right flush here on the front. So let's go ahead and start to get that wired up. So first thing we're going to do here is going to turn the power off in the garage. Number 6. Switch this off just in case. Okay, so let's go ahead and unscrew each of these zones. Took a picture of this with my phone so that I can remember which connections go to which, or you can just write them down. Side. Looks like we're gonna have to slide that through here. Okay. Screw these. Okay, so again, we're going to make sure that the power is off, and once you've ensured that, then we will twist together these wires. So the green to the copper wire is going to be twisted together, and then we'll match up our whites to white and put our connector on there. And then the last two that are left are going to be black and black, and we'll match those two up and twist them together like this. Okay, we're going to plug this in here. It fits perfectly in this little area. This power, the main power's still off. Power adapter plugged in, and then I have this cable that I'm going to route here. Now, what I want to do is I don't want to have a lot of slack, so I'm just going to kind of route this up here for now. Have these wires stick out. I have my original there. And I'm just going to not screw this in just yet so I can get to the back. And then I'm just going to look up here so we know white is common. Okay, so here's the finished product. Got all my wires wired up. So I've got my white into the common. I'm not using a pump master, so no M there. Green was back in my valve 1, green, yellow back into valve 2. 3 was red, 4 was blue, black is 5, number 6 was brown. This is power. Not using a zone 7 or 8. There's just a second common here. S1 and S2 are for rain sensors or other type of sensors, freeze sensors. And then this is your 24 VAC, which I'm also not using here. So okay, now we've got this set. We'll put the faceplate back on and try and connect it up. Okay, so we have it installed. We have power to the unit. We just have a blue solid light here with a blinking orange, which means it needs to get connected to our Wi-Fi. And so that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the Rachio app on my phone, and I will select add a controller. So I'm going to hit next. It's going to ask for my street address. And so now it's going to ask for the barcode. And at this point I will scan the barcode. Okay, so it looks like it's connected. You can see it's changed from orange to some sort of white. Your device has joined work. It's kind of doing its downloads and getting set up. Okay, so here we'll go and name our controller, then we'll set up our zones. Okay, so zone 1, we're going to click on zone 1. Now we're going to go ahead and test these. We've got them all. So I have all my zones now entered into the app, and I'll go ahead and switch to that zone screen so you can see all of them. I'll select the front lawn, and I'll hit the play button down here in the bottom right corner, and then change this from 3 to 1 minute just for a demo. Hit play, and there goes the sprinklers activating. We'll go ahead and do the same thing in the backyard. Switch to the app again. I'll select backyard on the side. I'll go ahead and hit the bottom right play, select 1 minute, and there goes the sprinklers. It's all set up.